Well, we're getting confirmation about the reason behind that second yellow card. It was Safwan apparently striking risky. That is the official reason being given. Roshan, your thoughts?
And I'm telling you, that's all the referee saw. His back was turned, and when he sort of turned around to have another look, someone must have shouted something because he turned around and he had a look, and that's what he saw. He saw Safwan swinging an arm out, and that's why he's made that decision.
You could argue, though, you can't be swinging anyway, can you?
You can't, but if someone's pulling you and tugging at you in those situations, you're trying to shake him off.
I don't think it was
and I'm interested to know why Risky got away with it.
Nothing at all, yeah. Didn't see that at all, did he? Here's Witan Sulaiman. Remember, Singapore was stretched almost to the limit, weren't they, at times in that first half with 11 men. How will they cope in the second half with 10? Asnawi, Norada. Touch on there from Hamid Shine back to Norada, who was fouled.
Well, this is going to be the story of the second 45. It's going to be a case of Indonesia having a lot of possession, Singapore sitting deep, trying to keep the discipline, slowing it down whenever they can.
The old cliche, playing for penalties. long way to go for that, of course, because there's 45 minutes and then half an hour of extra time before we even get there. Irfan there cuts out that ball. Here's Norada. Looking for Song Wei-young, who's got that all-important goal for Singapore. That pass doesn't quite get to him from Hami. So I asked you, Roshan, the dilemma. Would you rather Singapore have 11 men and still be 0-0, or 10 and the goal? As we see Asnawi. Witan with a nice little back pass and a big shot for Kambuaya. Folded arms there from Shin Tae-yong, who was fired up at the end of that first half.
Everyone was. I think both benches was coming together. Wonderful work from Witan again. Such intelligent play from the Indonesian number 8. Expect a bit more control on that shot from Kambuaya. There was plenty of time for him to set himself, apply the right sort of technique. Completely mishits that.
Here's Norada. Waiting for that touch, wasn't he, from Witan. Cleverly done. Witan Sulaiman, absolutely superb in that first half. Given away by Shadan. A lovely touch off from Kambuaya. Here comes Witan Sulaiman, bearing down the goal. And the pass too far away from Ezra Walian. The crowd, you can hear the frustrations around the stadium. Not happy with what they saw at the end of that first half, despite getting that equalising goal. Kambuaya. Now Ezra Walian. Another good start to this half, isn't it, from Indonesia?
Yeah, the pressure's on, and doing absolutely the right things, this Indonesian side. Wonderful bit of skill. It was Kambuaya, wasn't it, with that flick in behind for Witan. From Singapore's perspective, unfortunately, Witan just couldn't find one of his teammates in the box. He had 3 Indonesian players in there to aim for. But from Singapore's perspective, got to do a lot better in possession of the ball. No, there's a disadvantage here, but they can't lose it in the middle of the pitch in those situations. It becomes very difficult, very tricky to deal with.
Here's Noradam. Great control from him. Indonesia looking to make a change here, by the way, very shortly.
Good work from Noradam. He's driving across inside us now, and they'll take these, Singapore.
What that's done, Roshan, is it's fired up the Singapore crowd anyway.
It certainly has. You know, the mood, you know, in the first half wasn't that great, but the whole situation around Safwan sort of got the crowd going, and then that goal from Song. I mean, the roar that came out from the National Stadium here.
It was the perfect response to getting that red card, wasn't it? The only one that really would have got them on their feet. And they had a second here. Ball in from Shadan straight to Nadio. They've wasted their chance, and it is going to be man who actually made quite an impact, Anis Sagara. Oh, now, hold on. I think Indonesia...
They've changed their mind.
They're going to change their mind.
Well, it looked like it was the wrong number anyway.
Yeah, there's no number 6.
There was no 6 on the pitch.
I had to do a double take on my cheat. That's what Indonesia was saying. Hold on. So, a succession of free kicks here for Singapore. Amy Reka's gone down.
Well, it's going to be number 7, Ezra Walian.
Yeah, like for like change. He's done his part. He's got the goal. And Sagara was lively, so they're still keeping Egy Maulana back for the moment. There was talk of him being almost like a false 9. Not to be yet. Forward for forward. Anis Sagara. Well, that looked a decent chance, but Singapore couldn't really do much of that. Amy Reka.
Another
good ball in.
Yeah, good ball in. Another good ball in. The quality of the deliveries from Shadan all tournament. Singapore have been very good. Again, they win the first header. Amy Reka and lots of space there. Completely misjudges the flight of the ball, mistimes the header. Interesting with Amy Reka as well, being born in Surabaya. Grew up a little bit in Batam as well before coming to Singapore.
Here comes the new man in, Anis Sagara. There's also Indonesian press going on about Iksan and his Indonesian roots. There's Rahmat Irianto. What they've got now, Song is dropping there, isn't he? Dropping out where he can. Asnawi. Another goal, Indonesia, and they might feel that that could be key for them to kill this off. What a great touch. And the new man in, Anis. Can't get it away. Lovely work from Witan. What a good ball in from him, but it's back with Indonesia. Alfiandra Devanga. It's Pratama Arhan. Oh, he's done well here, Pratama Arhan.
How good is Witan Sulaiman? Just incredible on the ball. The Indonesian number 8. Irfan got that one across. I think we're about to see a few substitutions from the Singapore bench, and it's big three, the front three of Faris, Iksan and Shawal, perhaps about to come on.
A lot of pace in there.
Lots of pace in there.
Flat throw. That's a good header away by Irfan. There's Emireka. Back to his goalkeeper. 3 Indonesian players bearing down on him, but he gets it away. Hassan Sani.
Yeah, strong commanding header from Irfan.
Now, what will they do here? Singapore struggling to get it out. Could this be a moment on the counter? We know they've been good at it. Lovely work from Hamid Shaheen. Fantastic pirouette, ball over the top. The flag has stayed down for now, and it does go up eventually.
And he turned from Hamid Shaheen in midfield. He's couldn't quite get the pass out quick enough.
Be the last thing he's done. We'll see. Singapore ready for those changes. I think they'll be happy that there's 5 subs in this tournament, given that they're playing with 10 men.
I wonder if we'll see Hafiz Noor, Emireka, and it's a toss-up between Song and Hamid Shaheen.
Right?
It depends on what kind of fitness levels Song has, because he's had that injury concern, hasn't he? That's a vital interception by Irfan, but could be back in behind here.
Look at the pace there of Asnawi. The referee not interested in the foul, or what Asnawi claims was a foul.
Well, the first challenge from Haris, no issue. He has to look across. Hassan staying on his line. The first challenge, no issue. Second one here, he's using all his experience. I'll just leave it at that.
Referee having a chat with Haris. Oh, that falls to Rizky! Off the woodwork! Oh, how close were they there, Indonesia? The danger not over yet. Hannes. Wild shot over from Hannes Sagada. 22-year-old, just his 3rd cap for his country.
Well, you need those moments to go for you when you're playing with 10.
There's a big roar from the crowd as Iksan Fandi, Singapore's top scorer in this tournament, comes on for Emireka. Listen to that. Hafiz Noor replaced by Faris Ramli, who's been a massive outlet for Singapore as well. And the pace of Shawal Anwar. And it is indeed Hamid Shaheen. They're going for it here, Singapore.
Yeah, so we'll just see Song move into midfield alongside his Lion City Sailors teammate Shadan. The front three, Faris, Iksan and Shawal.
You know what, Roshan? It actually, some people would have looked at that starting lineup and gone, oh, why haven't they started with the likes of Faris and Iksan? Perhaps now that's kind of worked in Singapore's favour to bring them on. And given that they're 10 men down, it just lifts that team even more, doesn't it? As they come down here, Witan Sulaiman, another back heel, Kambuaya, off Irfan. Here's Iksan, he sees the run of Shawal Anwar, who's bearing down. He's got Fakhruddin in front of him, tries to go over the keeper. Oh, what a chance that is. From so far out, and that's what these 3 players can do that they've just brought on here. We just talked about the lift.
Look at that, the counter-attack, the pace that they've suddenly got on the pitch now, Singapore. And that would have been the instructions. Would have been to say to the team, guys, get it forward. return to the front three. They got pace to burn. Fresh legs coming on. Iksan can hold it up and play passes in behind. But how about this for intelligence and awareness from Shawal?
Nadio scrambling back. And he would have been relieved to see that go wide.
What a goal that would have been.
Oh, would have been
gone in.
Probably goal of the tournament, up till now at least. Well, there's that lift we talked about with these players. There's a rather odd kick there. Was he just impeded?
This is like the Kalang Raw of old.
Yeah, some familiar chants going around the National Stadium at the moment. It has helped galvanise this crowd. There's Song Wei-young, who's just dropped a little deeper, as Roshan mentioned. So Kainen's fouled. Every foul, everything is being cheered now. He's looking down at his board, yeah, thinking, what can we do? Singapore. I'm sure Shin Tae-yong is also, I think there's a lot of movement around their dugout. That was ambitious at best. Shawal Anwar still alive here for Singapore. Needs to be a much better ball, doesn't it?
Yeah, awkward one for Shadan to put back in. He just had to kind of stab it in. Back into the box. Couldn't get any sort of whip on that cross.
Who's ringing out here at the National Stadium. Indonesia, a little bit more possession, but doesn't matter now. Singapore not going to be bothered by that at all. Asnawi, Indonesian skipper. Yes, Rahmat Irianto. Now Devanga. It's a delightful ball, isn't it, from him? Pratama Arhan. Straight at Hannes Sagara, whose shot is blocked. Oh, Indonesia doing well here. Kambuaya. Trickery from him.
So dangerous, this Indonesian side. It's his ability to run with the ball and accelerate in those moments. The star man is coming on. I mean the number 10.
Yeah, just to be clear.
Just to be clear, Irfan Jaya as well.
Oh my word, look at that.
What a headache for the Singapore defence.
They've got the tallest defender coming on. Their star player who's playing in Europe, and the player who's been arguably the man of the tournament so far, Irfan Jaya. Risky, replaced by Elkan, who doesn't seem to start for his country, but comes on in the second half. Well, you get rid of Ramai, and then you bring on Irfan Jaya.
Ricky Kambuaya being replaced by Egi. I mean, you saw from Singapore bringing on their three best attackers. We've seen Indonesia bring on two attackers of wonderful quality and a centre-back who's a massive threat, and who plays at Ipswich.
Yeah, plays at Ipswich under 23, Elkan Baggett. Had an interesting tournament thus far. Came to the tournament a little bit late, played a game, got quarantined, came back in, scored a goal. Egi Maulana was their big hit, of course, plays for Seneca. Oh, the referee deems that to be a foul. They're going to say it's last man here.
The colour of the card.
He's given a card, last man. It's another red. has to go. Well, that now is absolutely massive for Indonesia.
I mean, this is such a clever ball from Sagara, and the moment he played it behind, he played Irfan Jaya in behind, you knew they were in trouble, because it's highly unlikely Irfan was going to catch up to Irfan Jaya, and I think the referees had judged this to be a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. He's headed through on goal, there's no covering defender in there, it's a central position, an arm has come across, and listen, I know if you're a Singaporean fan watching this, the emotions around it, you'll say, that's a terrible decision, you can't believe it's happened again. But when you look at that in sort of isolation, when you look at that as a footballing, as a refereeing decision, I think ultimately you'll come to the conclusion that, unfortunate for Irfan, we feel for him, but it's the right call. I think it's the right call. Irfan Jaya was in behind, he would have been one-on-one with Hassan Sani.
It was an arm across the face, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it's denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Singapore now have got one central defender. They're probably going to have to bring another one on. That's Haris Harun. They'll worry about that later. They've got this free kick to deal with. Singapore are stunningly down to 9 men with about 25 minutes to go. Irfan Jaya standing over this. The wall does its job. Singapore have one to do here. Well, we talked about siege mentality earlier now. Well. So no surprises. Amirul Adli, who's a bona fide centre-back, will be coming on. Who is going to be removed? Punch away by Hassan Sani. Singapore just got to keep their head. There was Song Wei-Yung trying to do a lot there. But they are in real trouble here. Zulkarnain Suzliman is deputising as centre-back at the moment. Strength there from Haris Harun and Witan Sulaiman.
I don't think you got as much of it on the header back to Hassan as you would have liked. But he did enough experience to make sure he came across and cut out the run of Witan.
Song Wei-Yung is playing emergency right back at the moment. Singapore with Zulkarnain Suzliman in the middle. Who will make way? Singapore right up against it. Here is Asnawi. Anywhere right now will do for Singapore. They're going to make that change. And it is going to be Song who has to go. Hand has been forced here. Tatsuma Yoshida.
So what can you do? I mean, you just make the changes you need to, put an extra central defender in there. And really hope for the best. Hope that the 9 players that you've got left on the pitch can hang on for not just the next 20 minutes or so, but potentially another half an hour of extra time.
Well, he worked so hard there, didn't he? Song Wei-Yung got the equaliser for Singapore. He has that energy about him. Had to be sacrificed. Rahmat Irianto, it's a great ball in. Amirul Adli, first bit of action, and he comes across to put that out for a corner.
So the odds are stacked against Singapore. Indonesia, if they don't go on and win this, there'll be lots of questions asked, and I'd recommend staying off social media for
a while.
A few months, probably.
Amirul Adli, 25 years of age, from Lion City Sailors, one of many in this team. It's backs to the wall now for Singapore. With 10, they probably felt they could hit on the counter, but Russian now with 9. Oh. Big ask. They can't risk having too many men up there. Amrul Adli appealing to the ref who gave Singapore the decision. Tachuma's fired up, isn't he?
You can completely understand it. And, you know, I think he can be really proud of the performance of his team.
Here comes Asnawi. Indonesia have got 20-odd minutes now. But here comes Shadan Sulaiman. He's got Faris in front of him, who squared the ball. Iksan, it's behind Iksan though. Shawwal had a slip as well. There are 4 men for Singapore who are forward. Indonesia with Witan Sulaiman. Oh, he's over hit that perhaps. Away by Faris.
That was like, I'm sorry, that brings me back to the training ground days when you have attack against defense by Singapore.
Here's Faris rumbling, bearing down the goal. He's got 2 against 1 there. Needs to be a better pass from him. Still Faris, and they'll be delighted to have that free kick. Listen to that crowd. Every opportunity they have, they'll make their feelings be known.
I mean, the first one is a real wasted opportunity. This one is again Faris, intelligent, brings it past. There's absolutely no need for the one guy to put in that challenge. But the first one, it needed to be a lofted ball towards the back post. It was 3-on-1. He had Iksan and Shawwal attacking the far post.
So, free kick here from Singapore. I tell you what, Shadan Sulaiman has that ability. What a story this is turning out to be, this match. Shadan Sulaiman here with the free kick for Singapore. Shadan Sulaiman! Oh, what a brilliant free kick! Singapore are in front! 9-man Singapore have taken the lead here!
Can you believe this? What a goal, Shadan!
And the crowd are lapping it up. Just look at that.
What an incredible game of football we've got. Shadan Sulaiman. Wonderful quality. His set pieces have been superb for Singapore all throughout this competition. And he delivers once again.
This story with more twists and turns. In the only place he could put it in, and he's found it. Unbelievable.
And how about that reaction from the crowd?
Wait for it. And there you go. Indonesia cannot believe this. And now, Russian, what happens? What happens here? Indonesia will give it everything. Singapore have got to defend this. And they've also got to keep their heads. Here's Hannes. Every foul now, every little stoppage is going to get cheered. Boy, oh boy. This man, the referee, there will be plenty of talking points, but so will that goal from Shadan Sulaiman. There's still 15 minutes though. Indonesia know an equaliser is all they need. They can drag this out. They have that 2-man advantage. But for now, the Singapore fans are savouring every moment of this. Here's Faris. And it's another free kick. And frustration for Asnawi. Look at that face, the expression.
Exasperated Asnawi. The 3 changes, what a difference those changes have made. And just before the free kick, he thought the chance had gone. It was a 3-on-1.
Yeah.
And I mean, for Indonesia in that situation, as we look at this back, it's a clear free kick to foul on Faris, to leave themselves exposed like that when you've got a 2-man advantage.
Are they kind of losing their heads a little bit, Indonesia? Are they a bit shell-shocked from what's going on?
Well, they were so desperate to kill this game off. They forgot about the possible threat on the counter-attack. And the qualities that Singapore have, it's suited Singapore.
4 players in the box here for Singapore. They've got 3 at the back. Iksan pulled away. Oh, that almost went in. That's a great save from Nadio. And such an important one. Brilliant from the Bali United goalkeeper.
Yeah, to watch this one all the way. Wonderful quality again from Shadan.
And listen to that as Shadan Sulaiman goes towards the corner flag. The reception he's getting. Now they've committed even less numbers in the box off this corner. They're not taking any chances here, Singapore. You can understand that. Header on, even with those numbers, it's Iksan.
Still, what was it, 3 players in the box, and they still won the first challenge in the air from a set piece. Again, great delivery. Must be a dream for someone in the box looking to attack a cross that comes in. You know that quality is going to find you, the quality that Shadan has.
Indonesia just have to compose themselves, Roshan. Just got to, you know, that they still have 15 minutes if you look at a time. Look at that possession, it's not even 60%, 17 shots to 8 in favor of Indonesia. They know a second goal will really give them a massive boost. Pratama Arhan. Witan Sulaiman. Rahmat Irianto. They will be very happy with those sort of shots, Singapore.
They need to work that defense, Indonesia. They don't need to hurry it to that extent. And you see Asnawi is frustrated. They're starting to argue with each other, actually.
I'm not saying anything right now. Just let these pictures breathe right now, just to give you an idea of what's going on at the National Stadium right now. This is what Southeast Asian football is all about, the passion. And another free kick, Singapore's favour. Big nod there from Iksan Fandi. Singapore taking their time to get the ball up there, as you'd expect. What you're not seeing right now is Witan Sulaiman and Haris Haru just fighting over the ball now. Singapore cannot afford any more bookings, or down to 8 would be absolutely ridiculous. Floating the ball over. He's got the header in. I'll tell you what, Roshan, the side at the moment, since the change in players, more likely to score is Singapore. They've had the best quality chances, they've gotten to the box, they've looked dangerous on the attack.
Another look at that. I mean, he's got a wonderful lead, Shawal. Gets to run and beat that ball into the box as well.
Here's Norada. We're inside the final 10 minutes. Overhits that pass. Ball in for Iksan. He said, to me. Singapore. Is there a feeling, Russian, they may just go deeper and deeper as this edges towards that 90. Here's Asnawi.
It looks like it's all falling apart for Indonesia at the moment. Heads are down. And that cohesion that they've had throughout this competition is suddenly lacking. It's incredible what football can do to you. This is another look at this postage stamp.
I tell you what, I haven't heard a goal that loudly cheered, look at that, in this new national stadium for Singapore than that one. The stadium has been around since 2014. And that really got the crowd fired up. But Indonesia will keep plugging away here. Here's Hanis. Now Iksan. Oh, lovely work from Iksan. Pull down. And the referee will book Safidin Arianto. Slightly ironic cheers at the moment from the crowd.
Yeah, that's excellent work from Iksan. That's what you want from your centre forward in situations like this, where you're looking to hang on. You need a centre forward who can hold on to the ball for you. Win a free kick in that situation, you slow things down, give the defense a chance to breathe, give everyone a chance to breathe.
He's not looking happy there, Shin Tae-yong. He's got one more change to make, by the way, if he wants. Would he bring on another forward? Headed on to Shawal. It's just too much on that. Indonesia come forward with Rahmat Irianto. Asnawi. Straight up. Hassan Sani. And hands to his head. Russell, what's going on here for Indonesia?
It looks like their composure, their confidence is just gone. Their heads have gone. Because that quality is suddenly gone. That cohesion is not in the side anymore.
Iksan heads it on, looking for Faris Ramli. Asking for handball, they'll get it.
Everything now is, you feel like everything is going to go against you. That unfortunate ball bounces up off his arm. It's a free kick to Singapore again. And you start to feel psychologically, you start to feel this slipping away from you, and you become a lot more desperate in your actions. And you start to overthink actions. And when it's not natural, that's when you start to have these issues.
Here's Shawal Anwar. Indonesia. There, Irfan. We've hardly said his name. And that looked like a foul from, booking for Shawal Anwar. He felt he had to take one there for the team. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that maybe in the last few minutes.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't really going to catch him. Had to foul Irfan. I'm sure they'll say, his teammates will say, yeah, well done, yellow card worth taking.
Elkan Baggett has thrown himself into the fray there, and a foul.
So this is the thing now as well, which you'll notice is every single incident that can be pulled up by the referee will be called. There's no room for, referees, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, referees sometimes in games, they try to let certain things go, right?
Yeah.
But in a situation like this, where one team is 2 players down,
Is that a psychological thing?
No, I think they just have to be sure that they can't disadvantage that side anymore. It has to be, if there's a foul, it has to be pulled up. You can't sort of let the game flow in those situations.
It feels that succession of decisions have gone for Singapore, but yes, totally get what you're saying. And that's probably what the Indonesians are feeling at the moment, right?
That's right.
They're on the receiving end.
But listen, you can't say things haven't gone their way. I mean, aside from the fact that Singapore have 2 goals, you're in a semi-final, second leg, opposition down to 9 men. You can't say, you don't have an excuse. There's still, having said that, there's still plenty of time for them to get back into this game.
Absolutely. 1 goal would be enough to, of course, take it into extra time. And there's a chance here. The save has been made. Oh, it's made its way through. Indonesia have got the equaliser. And it's Pratama Arhan who has changed the game once again.
Oh, massive goal for Indonesia. And there you go. There you go. They're back in it now, and suddenly now you start to feel that confidence coming back into the team. What a save this was. Initially, oh, he's offside. But no VAR, so we can't bring that up. Let's carry on with it. Assistant referee doesn't flag for that. There's a decision that's gone their way. He's just slightly offside as he puts away the rebound, but it's a credit to him. It's a credit to Pratama Arhan. Loves to get forward, that he's there, he's quickest to react, and he puts that one away.
Well, while all that's going on, here come Indonesia again. There looked to be a foul on Irfan Fandi earlier. He was pleading with the referee. Singapore just seemed to stop, and Indonesia almost took advantage.
What a game.
This has been quite the match, hasn't it? 2.5 minutes left in the 90. Singapore probably be amazed they've even got to added time if they can make it there. First of the ball will be Shadan Sulaiman. Needs to be a better pass to Shawal. Faris, ball forward here. Shawal, has he been brought down? The referee says the penalty! He's pointed at the penalty spot! Unbelievable again! Shawal Anwar has been adjudged to have been brought down. They're looking absolutely lost here. Pratama Arhan, has he gone from hero to zero? Well. You cannot take your eyes off this game.
Not a simple ball played over the top, and it's that pace. Oh, he's got to the toe of the ball, on the ball, Pratama Arhan, you know. Has he given a penalty for a high foot? Because it looks like he's made contact with the ball. Wow. I mean, Singapore, it's not this angle. It looks bad from this angle, but the previous two, he's gotten his toe on the ball, Pratama. Now you could argue it's a high foot. Maybe that's what the referee's given it for, but he was right when Arhan, when he said that he made contact with the ball, he was right.
He got the ball, there you go, Shin Tae-yong. I don't think Singapore will have any sympathy, nor their fans, at the moment, given what we've seen prior to this. But what a moment for both Nadio Agriwanata, and he's got Faris Ramli to take the penalty. A few words there from Asnawi, by the way, on this Singapore attacker. But he will never have a more important penalty than this, Faris Ramli. This to make it 3-2, and surely, with the clock hitting 90, this would be it. Well, let's see how much out of time we're going to have. But first of all, Faris Ramli. He's up against it here against Nadio Agriwanata. Oh, he saved it! Nadio! Asnawi has a go, and Faris Ramli. Tempers are fraying. That's a brilliant save from the Indonesian goalkeeper.
What a save! That's excellent from Nadio. He's patient, he waits. And he reads the penalty and makes a huge save for Indonesia.
Well, he had a few words out of Faris Ramli. And he can't believe it. That will not obviously count. The whistle had gone well before, and Hario smashes it away. And will that be no action taken by the referee? We'll get on with it here.
The two balls on the pitch. The assistant referee has just kicked the other ball onto the pitch.
Remember, these are the moments which Singapore need to take advantage of. Trying to get a flick on here. Singapore now, will they get hit on the counter? Witan Sulaiman, could they get a late goal here? They're trying to take him out. Still Witan Sulaiman, maybe an important touch. Rahmat. Singapore cannot get it clear. Oh, what a save that is from Hassan Sani. And the referee immediately calling.
Wonderful defending from Shawal as well. I mean, Singapore here, the way they transition and get themselves back, to credit to them, they're all over the place. Big save from Hassan, and then here from Shawal. Up against Alkan Bagat, who's got the advantage physically, but have a look at this from Shawal. Perfect timing on the defensive header away.
Yeah, to the back of Shawal there. Singapore about to bring on Nazrul Nazari in these final minutes. Of course, Indonesia still with a chance here. Alkan Bagat, the main man, the number 30, 1.94 meters. We were told 4 minutes about a time. That will go beyond that, I'm sure. Did he get a touch on that? Yes, he did. Hassan Sani. What a key save that was earlier from him. Indonesia pressing just to kill this off, finish this game now. But they still will have a two-man advantage going into extra time. Near post, Shadan gets that away. Into the mix from Asnawi. Oh, lovely take there. Irfan, brilliant from him. Well, the shot wasn't to match. We've had the 4 minutes, and that has been a spectacular 45 minutes plus, Roshan.
I'm just taking a moment to catch my breath. An incredible game of football that we've had so far.
Shadan Sulaiman there with that free kick that made it 2-1. They gave Singapore an improbable lead. Indonesia, they have opted not to. So they ended up making just the 4 changes, as did Indonesia. And there's half an hour more here to go. 3-3 on aggregate this match. Witan Sulaiman. Asnawi. Look at the space there for Egy Maulana. Still Egy. Oh, an important touch on, but it's gone in. Was that Irfan or an own goal? It doesn't matter. Indonesia have taken the lead right at the start of extra time.
Oh, delight for Indonesia and their fans. They didn't need the half an hour to be patient and get the goal. They've got it now right at the start of extra time. And what a huge goal this is. Great work from Egy to dribble it on. Hassan can only really just get a palm on it. And he's hoping that Shawal can complete the clearance. Very unfortunate for Shawal to swing and a miss at the attempted clearance. Heartbreaking for him. It's an own goal. Very unfortunate for Shawal Anwar. Indonesia won't care. What a strange game of football it's been.
Absolutely incredible what we're seeing here. And Singapore haven't been behind with 9 men yet. This is the first time. So they have got a lot of work here to do now if they want to stay in this. But this is exactly what they would have wanted, the Indonesians. Perfect start to extra time. And will they go on now? Harris. He's done well here. But he's given it away. Rahmat Irianto. Rahmat has gone down, he's writhing around on the floor.
Yeah, I think Iggy wants to take this one.
Touching his shoulder, Rahmat.
I mean, not sure there was too much in there from Zulkarnain.
So Nazrul Nazari does eventually get on for Zulkarnain and Suzliman. It's a like-for-like change. He's got the speed, hasn't he, Nazrul Nazari? They're trying to put the burners on. Singapore to launch one of those counters. And Evan Dimas, the captain, will come on for Rahmat Irianto. This is a change that they've made a fair bit in this tournament. Still clutching his shoulder. He normally comes on, of course, much earlier in the piece, Evan Dimas, who's arguably one of their biggest stars, domestic-based. So free kick here, similar area from where Shadan Sulaiman scored. That's Egi Maulana.
It's Noptic, looks like Noptic's out cold. That's what he's always moving around, okay.
Yeah.
Great job, Wall. Great job, Iksan, and that's hit him right on top of the head. They're going to have to make sure they check it out properly first, follow all the concussion protocols.
I saw him say 2 and 3 there, so I think he's okay.
You'd like to think it'd be a bit more rigorous than just that. But you know, I'm sure the medical staff know what they're doing. There we go. It looks like he's okay.
Welcome back in. Here's Pratama Arhan. They want to get him on the pitch as fast as possible because otherwise they're down to 8. So Iksan is back and he's done well. Are there more twists and turns in this tale? We can't tell, Roshan. It's had it all, hasn't it?
It's been that kind of game.
Nazrul Nazari. Here's Shadan. He stayed on his feet here, Faris. Watchful. Still got the ball. He's done well, but he's given it away to Irfan. Now Evan Dimas. Got to get back. Singapore. Anis Saput Sagara. Now Shawa. That's an excellent tackle, isn't it, from Hannes. He's been a very busy player since his introduction. Another chance here, perhaps. Evan Dimas. Oh, that is a great save, isn't it? From Hassan.
Listen, that should have been it. That should have been 4 for Indonesia. Another incredible save from Hassan. To me, has been perhaps Singapore's best player in this competition. He's been so consistent.
That looked destined to go in, didn't it? Egi Maulana. Pulled off some big saves, hasn't he? Hassan Sani.
Incredible save. I mean, this was a shot that came after it, but here, I mean, Indonesia can afford, Asnawi there, take his time, pick out the right sort of player. Yeah, you say Ivan Dimas, it's a poor finish, but it's wonderful goalkeeping to me from Hassan. Gets himself, recovers his position, spreads himself. Makes that save and keeps his side still in this game.
Yeah, you'd have felt 4-2 in the current situation would probably be it. Amrul Ladli, storming run forward. Singapore going to have to take a few risks, aren't they? Faris doesn't get there, but he will get onto the end of this.